as the BTE games are coming up, it's probably a good time to show off how to build a house in BTE UK, as not many people joined BTE UK in the last round. So we're just going to show you how to build plot 550 in Liverpool. Start by using /ll and checking the house. We'll get a TPLL house, which in the games you'll have this done for you. So we're going to do our TPLL. We usually do it about 0.5 in to get like an accurate wall. There's a diagram for this, but I'm not showing you that now as it's a bit more complicated. Let's do our TPLL. If you're wondering how to do this, it should be in the tutorial. So let's get the last two corners. Nearly there. My bad. There. Just go check the shape here. It doesn't seem like it's very square, so we're gonna just move that one to make it a bit more rectangle. It's 21. Yep, that's 21. So this is probably an accurate-ish shape. I'm gonna do /line orange. Short way to do orange wall line. Let's just do that all around the house. Oh, looks like I did that. There we go. Now we've got the orange box shape for the house. Okay, so that's that. Next we're going to use Google Earth to check the height of the roof. Let's just get the address of the house, where it is. 116 Lewisham Road, so let's copy that and put it into Google Earth. Let's see the house. There's a couple around, it seems. Let's try that again, because this is Liverpool. There we go, there's the correct one. So it should be this one, which is. I've got to compare the height to the ground, which should also be in the tutorial. But if you don't know, we just do that. So we can check that, which is 28 bottom right. Then we'll do the roof, which is 33 bottom right. So do 33 minus 28 to get a height of 5. And we'll stack it up 5. Just going to do the whole house in one. So select that. Select that. So it's selected the entire area. /stack. 4 up. So we're doing the height -1. Minus M. So it's selecting a block orange, which should stack it up 5. Might need to do the back bit, so the little extension on the back TPLL. So not that much, maybe about, yeah, there. Right there. Should be like that. We'll do two like that. Yep. Into there, that one. That there, that there, that there, that there. There we go. So we'll just do that. Okay. Sometimes you know that, so just select like that and do line. But you know what kind of pattern it is, you can do that. That's about a 2, I think. Is it? 28 to 30. Yep. We'll do the roof. So that's the shell of the house done, which is quite simple. So you got the height and the TPLL done. Now we're gonna start the roof, which it's just a normal slope, so nothing too complicated. Might be some other complicated ones that we can show. 33, so it's going about 2.53 blocks. You can always round it down if needed. But what colour is the roof? It's that. I'd recommend checking Street View, but yeah, okay, so it's like a coppery colour. Oh, something's happened here. There we go. It's like a coppery colour. Maybe granite, but I'd say copper's probably the best object for this. That you put it? Yeah. This is quite simple. You just follow the line of the walls. So 2, 3, 3, 2. And we'll do it on this one. So 2. So we don't do this block, but 2, 3, 3, 2. And I will add the bottom blocks in there, like that. 2, 3, 3, 2. Get that back. We'll do the same exact thing basically for the entire house. There we go. Let's do the blocks there. Add in the final layer, which should give us a block height of 2, maybe one more up, but it's complicated. How do I? Yeah, we'll do one more up, but we'll use stairs for this. It's a bit more complicated stairs are, but what I'll do is I'll just show the way I do it. Just do it like this. Change some slabs to stairs. We'll do that. 4 in the background, yap it away. We'll just add in the roof. That's 2.5. Probably more reasonable height for this. So that's the roof shape done. Roof colour. Do this back one. It's pretty simple. Well, probably about 1 up it is. So we'll just do it like this. We won't do anything special. How could we do that? Do that, yeah. Just leave it like that. Could just could do stairs like that actually. Just leave it like the original how it was before if you want. But I'll just do like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do. Now we've got the roof done, we can start decorating the walls. We're gonna use Street View for this because it's easier. And this is what we got. So some basic house. And we'll try and compare sort of the colours. We've just disappeared from our house. Okay, where were we? Where is our house? Oh, where's our house gone? Damn it. Right, guys, we've lost our house. Is this one? Ah, I've lost it. Damn it. Okay, give me a minute. This is great, isn't it? Love losing houses. This is it. Here's our house. We love our house, don't we? There we go. Okay, I'm back. Just try and compare the colour I will of the wall. So it's probably like an oaky colour. It's an oaky brick colour, yeah. So we'll do probably about 3 up. We'll do 3 blocks as like an oaky colour. The last 2 will be some kind of white colour. We'll come to decide that. Most walls are usually just the same colour, but this wall is different. So we'll just do, replace orange, just selecting just orange to be replaced with oak planks, and I'm going to go with a texture of stripped oak as well. Wait, stripped oak, god damn it, I can't spell. Oak _ wood, and that should give us a nice wooden sort of bricky texture for the last layer. Make sure that is, we'll use Google Earth for this just to make it quick. Yeah, it's practically just brick. Seems like the back wall is also fully brick, so we can do that. Yep, there we go. So just finish off the brick. Make sure you're checking every wall, making sure the colours are correct. We'll fix that up because it's white, so like a little white thing. That's out of context. We could use white concrete powder. We can white wall, white concrete powder maybe for that. I'd say that's probably going to be the best texture, so that's what we shall do. So, saying text. If you're wondering how I did that so quick, just do up arrow to get your previous command back. White _ concrete powder. That should get us a nice white texture. Do that. Just quickly select that. Don't have to do anything special. Yep. Yep. There we go. Got that. So that's our house's sort of colouring done. Okay, now we're going to do some decorations on the front. So we've got some windows. Seems like they're pretty evenly spaced out, so how could we do that? You got to think here. Think how you spread them out. even gaps throughout. Maybe that one's. We could do that there. It's tough here. This one's smaller. These two are bigger. Could do that. Could do two, but I don't like that. I think I'd rather do it a bit like this. I'm going to do a technique here that's maybe not as often used. I'm going to use diorite walls, and if you want to figure out, I'm going to get a debug stick first, which this is already a debug stick, but just to show you, /debug stick, and then what you can do is you can select the direction, just go check east, yep, okay, that was what I wanted, and west, nope, come on, there we go, and select that. So now we've got some walls, but here's where the magic comes. We can add these walls. I need to do, I'd say use a wooden sword, use /repel1, and you can add the walls in. You can paste walls, so left click to select and right click to replace a block with that, and make some nice windows. We're not going to do anything special for the windows, we're just going to use simple windows for now. So /through. I'll show you some basics. We can use end rods, that's how I'm going to do this. End rods in there, and we're going to add this and this, and we're going to add the windows in here. It might just go a bit funny a second, we'll have to redo that to do that up and fix that. Got some nice looking windows, look at that, lovely. That's our windows done for that floor. I'll do the bottom floor. So we got some nice green door, maybe slight to the left of that. Maybe a 2 window. 2 window door there. That's what we could do. And small window. What I'll do for that is, because this is some extra detailing, what we'll do is we'll do that so it's like a very small window. Actually, I'll change that side like that. Yep. And then we'll do the garage, which is like a 2 wide kind of looking thing. And we'll use, the best block for this in my opinion is shulker boxes. We'll do that, like that, to make a nice garage door. We'll use green terracotta to do the door. Okay, we'll use end rods again for the window. This is like the most simple but also amazing technique to making a window. That, like that. A bit of that, and we're gonna fill in the windows, make sure they're covered up by glass and wool to make it look like this. This is our front wall. We'll do the rest of the walls separately, but for now we'll also do the front garden as well, I think. Make sure to TPLR the paving if you can see it, but this one, for some odd reason I can't do it to see it well. Nope, okay, come on. Yeah. We're having technical difficulties here, I guess. So it's about next to there. Just do that. Do that, we'll fill it in with the blocks in a mo. Just gonna get it. Get the position. Yep, TPLL. Make sure you TPLL all this. / line, magenta wool. Let's do magenta for short. And I'm going to estimate this line as just like that. I'll do that. I'll use / the repel command to just quickly fill this in with the same block. It's not good texture. You don't have to TPLL everything obviously, but it's good to make sure. Say do that. What kind of block are we going to use to do that, I guess? Try get sort of a colour. You can see that there. I'd say maybe a birch colour. Maybe. Let's just do that, yeah. Just quickly fill it in. we've got our front driveway and all that. It's quite easy and simple to do. I should maybe go more in depth one day, but for now that's all you need to know. Fence is kind of covered up by leaves, so we'll just do leaves. I use blue wool to represent leaves at first. So I'm just going to add the leaves going all the way around. It's a bit funny terrain around here, maybe we can smooth it out a bit. Just got to smooth out this terrain. This is an important thing. You need to make sure your terrain looks nice. There. Okay, so we've got the terrain. Now we're going to sort of make some nice leaves. We'll just do this front bit for now. Yep. There we go. So that's that. We can add a texture to the leaves. I'd just say, just keep it simple for now. Do oak. Sorry, selected that wrong. You can do /pos2 and pos1 to get the to set the position to where you are, and then do /replace blue with oak underscore leaves. Let's go. And if you want, you can add a second colour leaf. Usually I'd say something similar coloured, so acacia. Just add a little bit of extra texture to it. Okay, so that's nearly the driveway done. Going to texture it a little bit. I'll use green wool. Nothing special. Maybe we'll do a video on this, like texturing some of the stuff, but not yet. We'll just add some simple texture. Just add some bit of green wool into the floor, and it makes a nice little texture. There we go. That's the front of the house done, pretty much. There's 2 trees. We'll try to do those in a minute. Quickly do this because there's a bit of leaving there, and we'll also smooth this out as it's just a bit. We can, make some nicer stuff there. We'll use also the Repel tool to just add a bit of nice looking leaves. What else is there that we can add? A tree, yes, a tree. There is a place called sea trees, but for now we're just going to do some normal trees, so I don't really want to go into depth about that. Add a little bit of leaving. So there, select all of that. There, we've got a nice little tree. And never use saplings for these because default trees don't look really that good, we'll be honest. But the custom trees, you just add a bit of wool around and change to some leaving. Like that. They look 10 times better and they're more accurate scaled if you know what you're doing. You can estimate these, and I think that's fine because most of the time you can estimate. Maybe that one's a bit taller, so maybe an extra bit of height on that. Yeah, I'll add a bit of extra height on that as it looked a bit small for that tree. There we go. Now we've got a couple of trees, and that added. That is the front of the house done. Apart from one thing, I forgot to add the little this thing onto it. Deep slate. We'll do. Let's check the roof colour. Yeah, it's coppery, I guess. So we'll do a copper roof. Do like that. Won't do anything special. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the garden now. As I think most of that is done, I'd say. Yeah. Make sure it's just this house's garden, because you don't want to do extra work. Well, you do, but you don't. In your location that you choose to build after, you may wanna, but we're just going to keep it simple with some basic fencing. We'll do the rest of the sides but in a minute, but we're just going to show you the garden first. Quickly just setting up the line because it goes from this corner of the house to there. We fix up that side there. And how tall is that fence? Let's just compare. Looks about too tall. You can use Google Earth to check if you want, but we're not going to. It's not really necessary as long as you can estimate well. This fence will do. Oh no, not what I wanted to click. We'll do this fence. And we'll quickly set up this. Just do that. Make sure to get the line correct. Setting up this. There we go. We got that fence. Oops. There. TPLL that. Make sure to TPLL fences. That's one of the things that we look at when reviewing the plot. It's just being funny. You don't have to TPLL every bit of the fence if you can estimate well. So maybe that goes like that, maybe. Nope, not what I wanted. We'll do that. We've got a fence. This is sort of our outline for the garden. We'll change the block colour. So we'll select this. And we'll check the fence colour. It's like a ready. So I'd say mangrove, in my opinion. Mangrove wood is... Nope. Oops, wrong. Yep. Alright, just orange for simple. And then mangrove underscore planks. I don't do texture on the fence. It's not really important to me. We can use Street View for this one because it's much more clearer. It's basically the same colour to that, so we can just do oak wood. You can do stripped if you want, but I'm just going to use oak planks just to make it a bit quicker and simple. Oak planks, oak planks, oak planks. Just quickly fill that in because it looks a bit odd like that. That's good. Gardeners, we'll maybe just smooth this out a little bit. It just looks a bit strange. So close to the fence yet so far. Okay, so that's the house nearly done. We can get some decent views of the back, but where we're really going to get is this. We're going to be able to get all of the stuff we need. It seems like there's another garage next to that, so we're going to add that in. Add this next garage there. And okay, we're just gonna do some like a simple looking doorway here. Grey wool. Use glass, I'd say, if we can look at it again. It looks a bit glassy. Okay, so there, make sure that's grass there. Just for a bit of detail, we will be, what's it called, adding, what do we call it? End rods. Adds a good bit of extra detail onto it. Makes it look a bit more like depth and like the house has a bit more, what's the word for it? Interestingness about it. So that's that. That is that door. We could add these little panels on the roof. It's not necessary, so I'll just add a couple. I'll just do a simple one. What colour are they? They're like a deep blue, so we use chest stairs. Warped or dark prismarine maybe. Might look a bit better. Yep. No, not dark oak. Dark prismarine. There. Got some simple detail. Maybe it's a bit longer actually. So there we go. Got the simple detail. Next we're going to add the top floor windows. You can see, you can use Street View for this. Get a good view. There's 3 windows. It seems like this side's a bit more clumped. Was the word? So maybe nah. 2 clump letters. Like that. Gives it a good spread. Oh, you slash through to go through the house. This is how I was doing it earlier. It looks simple to me, but it comes with a lot of practice. The skill of building houses and stuff will. So let's just get out the house. And that's sort of that bit of the house done. Quite simple. Alright, yeah. Sorry, just checking one thing. I was. Sorry, I had to check one thing. Okay, so we're nearing the end of our house now. We can start to just add a little bit. So there's a bit of paving here. 1 TPLL. That looks like about 1 block wide, the front bit of that does, so won't do too much specialness. And I know I'm using the word special a lot, but more the word detail, I'd say, is probably the better word for it. There we go there. Probably looks a bit better like that. And we'll do that there. So now we've got our little dark bit of paving. So we use deep slate for this because it's, in my opinion, one of the best blocks, like a dark paving. So we use that. And then we'll just quickly set that up. How far does that go? And it goes to sort of the edge of that. And what kind of block colour? It's on maybe a muddy brick. Mud bricks? Mud? Pat mud probably is probably the best. We add a bit of mud bricks in. Oh, that's a weird noise. That's done. Not really much else in the garden, to be fair. This is quite a simple garden. You'll get some more complicated ones, you will. Add a bit of green wool into this. Yep, we'll just add a bit of green. We'll use // repel because it's just easier. Just spread it out a bit. Yep, there we go. That's sort of the garden done. Most of the house done as well, so congrats for making it this far if you have. That should be most of the house done. Just got to add the rest of the windows on. So let's just finish this side off. It feels like this is a little boxy bit that comes off the side of the house, it seems. So we'll do it there. We'll do the other window here. Yep, we'll do the other window there. So we'll just quickly get the blocks for it. That's pretty simple to just patch up there. And the final bit, I am going to extend this out the house a little bit and use deep slate tiles to make the roof of this little extension. As you can see here, make a little extension like that. What can we do there? To cover this up, I might use an oak door just to make the sides of this. This is some extra detail that you might not always be able to add because it's quite a bit more of an advanced thing. I just like to do. I'm just gonna add that in. And we're gonna add that, and that's that side done, it seems. Yep. I'm over exaggerating my S's. Doesn't look like there's actually much there. Seems that side comes to just rectify that. We will. Just quickly that to do the replace command or whatever. Just do that /repo. Quickly check it all out. Using that, yep, seems alright. Didn't look like there's much, maybe some windows down here there might have been. If I'm not wrong. Let's go use Street View to check that. There's no windows, it's just like some little boxes. What we could do for that is we could use buttons, polished blackstone to make some little boxes there. We could use a lever. This is a bit more complicated. You won't be forced to add this, don't worry. But what I could do is I could use like a lever to represent the like TV antenna, and that's probably the house done. I think this was quite a simple house for anyone, and yeah, so this should be good to submit. And if the house is incorrect, you'll be what's it called? You'll be told it's incorrect. You'll be given feedback on what to improve, and you just gotta do that. And that is your plot done. So we go to plot menu, plot 550, which is my plot, or whichever plot you do, and click submit. that is the plot done. I hope you enjoyed that. That should just give you an insight on how to build the Earth, and hopefully you'll come back for the build the Earth games. Thank you for watching. See you